Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this production of New Canaan Rams Lacrosse. Today we have the Lady Rams going up against the Greenwich Cardinals
All Sports Booster Club, Platinum,
here at
and
Dunning
Gold
Stadium. This should be a great one. My name's PJ Neville. I'm joined here alongside Frankie Lamone, and this should be a good one, Frankie.
Yeah, this definitely should be a good game. I mean, they're two top competitors going against each other. Should not be an easy game for them to win. It's going to look like it's going to be a good matchup for today.
Yeah, so we are about to have starting lineups come out for the Greenwich Cardinals right now. And Frankie, what are you looking for the Rams to do in this game?
Honestly, I'm looking for them to do what they always do, pull out another win. I mean, they've been having a great season so far. As we know, their season last year was just as great. So I'm looking for them to, definitely, as I know, Greenwich has a lot of great offense, definitely pull out their defense for today's game and work really hard on that.
Yeah, truly some of the best programs, not even in the area, but also in the country. I mean, New Canaan, they've been a top 5 program for at least 2 years that I know of.
Yeah, definitely. And Greenwich, even though we know that this is a non-conference game and Greenwich is in a different bracket in a different league, they're both top competitors in their separate leagues, so it's definitely going to be a great matchup for today.
Yeah, obviously with the boys it's structured a little differently with the whole FCAC divisions, but the girls, they've got their own little nifty.
Oh, yeah, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Cece Patterson in the goal. As we know, we just lost senior Claire Mahoney. I think it's going to be a great game for her, and I want to see, what she can pull out.
Yeah, and not even just in net, but also you've got some astounding players. You've got Stella Nolan off to Michigan, and you also have the number 6 recruit in the class of 2024, Devin Russell, on this team.
I know, she's committed to Boston College. It's amazing. We got a lot of great players on our team, and even on Greenwich's team, we have a lot of players that are committed to top colleges. A lot of really great players. So it's going to look like it's going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, this junior class for the Rams, I mean, talk about, players.
Oh, yeah.
As we are about to send it down to the national anthem. We'll see you after. And as the anthem ends, we are back here at Dunning Stadium, ready for the first face-off of the game. Frankie, for the Cardinals, who are you looking out for today to make a big impact?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking at some of the team captains. Senior Sophia Nietzel, definitely looking at her. Kiara Young, a lot of really great players, and they even have a lot of, which I think is interesting, a lot of great underclassmen. I mean, as we know, for our New Canaan team, we don't have any freshmen on the team, but Greenwich has got a couple. I think three or four. So definitely looking forward to see if they play at all today and what they're gonna do, and also just once again looking at those team captains and also looking at their goalie. So I think it's definitely gonna be a great game, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see, how these two teams who are both very strong compete against each other for today.
Yeah, and you mentioned no freshmen on the team for the Rams. Obviously, they're one of the best programs in the nation, so you have to be, one of the top 5 recruits of the freshman class to make it on this team, really. But we have a lot of freshmen on the JV team, so next year you'll definitely see some sophomores out on the field making an impact.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, coming from a freshman myself who plays lacrosse, there definitely is a lot of super talented players in the freshman class, and as we know, a lot of them ended up making that JV team. But I think really this varsity team is honing in on those D1 recruits, honing in on the really great players and trying to keep it strong. But I think they're definitely training those new freshmen to make it up to this level. Yeah, especially for next year.
We haven't even mentioned Coach Kristen Wood. She's led this team through thick and thin. I think she's had 3 daughters in the process.
Oh yeah.
And she's still here through it all. What a great coach.
Oh yeah, I mean this is her 18th season at New Canaan. I mean it's just amazing. She's been here through it all, and she's coached 25 All-American lacrosse players, 77 All-State, and 103 All-FCAC players. She really is something that I think can lead this team maybe in the future for our future FCAC and states to victory, just like she did last year.
Yeah, and I mean the biggest rivalry in possibly all of Connecticut, boy or girl, is Darien versus New Canaan. You could say it's football, but I think really it's lacrosse, 2 of the most widely renowned programs in the whole nation.
Oh yeah, and I mean you definitely saw it with girls lacrosse last year, having them play Darien in both FCACs and states and beat them in both. I mean, I'm pretty sure FCACs was a super close game, maybe being determined by 1 point. So I do agree with you that rivalry is unmatched.
And the
it's looking like a tough one to grab here. Oh,
and
it's
the
looking like the Rams
has
got it. That looks like Sloan Griffiths coming down with the ball right off the draw control.
Ball's behind the net now, and the Rams looking to move it around. Passing off, that's Devin Russell, Boston College commit. Rams moving it around the horn. Passes, cutting, and that shot's out of bounds, but the Rams do win the chase. Stella Nolan.
She is quick on getting that chase right after that shot. That was a great job.
Rams moving it around now. Stella Nolan back with it. Passes it over. Devin Russell almost brought that one in. Wasn't able to quite. Moving it around. Behind the net. Nolan. Reed. Molly Reed now. Moving it around. Passes Devin Russell. Rams some good ball movement so far. Devin Russell slices through the defense and scores.
And she scores.
Over the top of the goalie, Daryl Furno. Rams go up 1-0. Not even 2 minutes into this first half of action.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, that was an amazingly placed shot. You can tell how strategic she is in placing all of her shots, and that was a great job on behalf of the Rams.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously not trying to hate on Furno or anything, but she is not the tallest player on the field. So
Agreed.
Devin Russell notices that and just dunks it over the head of her.
Yeah, and I mean, something that I feel like we didn't touch on too much, right, as we're getting back into this draw control, is we have a sophomore in the net on our side, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how she plays with, obviously, it's a lot of pressure playing on a varsity team.
And we have a whistle. I think there was
our draw was
movement.
inconclusive. It went to the Rams.
To the Rams, yeah.
think that's Caroline Underwood has the ball there behind the net.
Rams moving it around the horn nicely, using the space that they're given at X. Stella Nolan over to working it down the right alley. Now working it at X. Caroline Underwood, Devin Russell, Molly Reed. The Rams moving it behind the net. Underwood.
There you go, trying to bring it in, and there you go. There's an open lane, and she almost, that shot was so close to going in.
Nice save there from Furno.
All right, New Canaan's got the ball back. Number 29, MK. She is a Greenwich captain. She almost got that ball, but she came down, and she ended up losing it to Lexi. Oh. There's no numbers.
All right, Rams working it behind at X. Caroline Underwood passes in front of the net. Shot, scores.
There you go. That is a second point for the
2-0.
Rams. Second point for the Rams. It is looking good. I mean, that ball has not even touched our New Canaan defense down there or the Greenwich's offense. I mean, it's looking like it's going to be a great game, hopefully, for the Rams, as it's looking so far.
Yeah, Rams go up 2-0 here now. Only not even 4 minutes through this first half of action. So, you know, Greenwich, what they've really got to do is just work it down into their own offensive zone. And the faceoff goes to the Rams. Oh, but the ball was lost, and Devin Russell gets it back. Working it around now. And that shot scores. Caroline Underwood.
I mean, she cut right through there. That defense was really going hard. I mean, they were marking everyone. It looks like they're doing definitely a 1v1 up on each player. So that was pretty hard to get shot in there, but you know, she managed to do just that.
Yeah, and the Rams, I mean, you could see why they're a nationally ranked program. They are just running through Greenwich. Not even 4 minutes in, and they're up 3-0. So this one might get out of hand quickly.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. It'll be interesting to see how possibly the tables might turn sometime throughout the game. Really want to see Greenwich maybe get this ball once.
Emma Abazia on the draw for the Rams now, or for the Cardinals, looking to get a possession back for them. Ball in the air, and the Rams retain possession again.
There you go.
But Greenwich gets it.
That was a nice clean check there, done right at the draw.
And the ball goes out. It's looking like Greenwich ball. And the Cardinals now working it around, taking it down the field.
We got MK with the ball here.
Working it down now, right alley. Now behind that X. Working it around the horn, looking to try to set up a play. Front center.
Yeah, it's looking like they're trying to run motion. Oh.
That pass was intercepted. That was Regan Quinn now. Stella Nolan taking it in.
It's really great to see all those midfielders redefending here, back on the defense, especially for the Cardinals.
Maddie Tully passes it up. Devin Russell, top center. Molly Reed.
Passing around, they're doing a great motion play here. They're trying to get everyone open. They're trying to switch those defenders up, maybe get some open lanes here so they can possibly get a shot right in there.
Yeah, definitely trying to get a mass match. Maddie Tully over.
Oh, there you go. I just saw Devin try to place a pick there. Didn't look like it went too well, but, you know, still trying to get that open lane for them.
Rams behind the net now. Caroline Underwood taking it around. Passes up top. Stella Nolan
Oh, here you go. We got some cutting
finds
in.
Devin Russell. Russell on the crease, and that shot scores.
That was a perfect interaction right there between that two players. Devin Russell knew where she wanted that ball to go. She looked for it. She passed it, and there you go. That is yet another goal for the Rams for this game today.
Yeah, Rams already up 4-0 now, and their sideline is loving it. That was Lexi Tully on that one. She's already committed to go to Cornell, I believe.
Yeah, she is committed to
Not
Cornell.
next fall, but the fall after.
Yeah,
and she's back on the draw here.
Oh yeah, she's only a junior. She's playing alongside her sister Lexi here.
Yeah, Lexi, Maddie, and then you also had Caitlin last year for the Rams.
Yes.
Two out of the three are already committed and or going to.
Here you go. Devin got that ball yet again off the draw control.
Devin Russell takes it behind to X. She's looking for an open teammate. Rams working it around.
We got sophomore Emma Rowe in the game here. I mean, she is just an amazing player.
Yeah, you definitely want to get some substitutions. Already up 4-0. Don't want your ladies getting too gassed.
Yeah, especially those midfielders. It's hard going back and forth.
Lexi Tully up to Devin Russell. Russell moves it around. The Rams slice in. Underwood now with it behind the net.
We got some cutting in. Great job getting open here. I mean, I have to say the Cardinals defense is shaping up to be pretty great here.
And the Rams, they're just clearing out the crease when they're looking to set up a dodge. Lexi Tully takes it in, passes it back out, didn't have a lane.
Run in motion
Russell
here.
now.
Yeah, running a great motion, keeping it nice and clean. Oh,
Russell's shot scores right in the sweet spot.
Yet again, I mean, it seems like that top right shot is not doing too well for that goalie, Daryl, over there.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, Russell, she had a great opportunity right where you wanted it. Just right in that boys' crease there. That's a sweet spot.
And I mean, they did a great job even against the Cardinals' amazing defense. They did an amazing job. Timeout called on.
Yeah, Cardinal timeout here. 18:24 remaining in the half. Rams already up 5-0. And we've only seen, you know, call it 20, 30 seconds of offensive possession for the Cardinals. The time of possession differential is definitely huge here. What do you think the Cardinals need to do to get back in it?
Oh yeah, you know, I mean, just like we talked about earlier, I think we've got a lot of amazing players, especially on offense. I mean, we've got some knockout midfielders and attackers. Like we've got Stella Nolan, Sloan Griffiths, Devin Russell, Caroline Underwood. We've got some amazing attackers, midfielders. So I think honestly, they just got to fight a little bit harder. There's not a lot you can do when you're matched up with a really great player and a great team. But I think they're going to have to definitely work together to try to get that ball down to their offensive side. And what they're really going to have to do, as we saw earlier in the game, they got to really try to keep it there. Make smart passes. Don't drop that ball because, as we've seen, Devin Russell is amazing at getting those ground balls, those interceptions, all of that. So I think they really just got to stay focused and make sure that they're making smart decisions on their side.
Yeah, I mean, she's one of the best players to ever come through New Canaan's program. Obviously, you had Kaylee Harden leading the way last year.
Oh, yeah.
She was a three-sport varsity athlete.
All-American player.
Yeah, she was one of the best ever, you know, the program's ever seen. Also, you had Dylan Patton last year. She went off to Cornell. A lot of Cornell recruits on this Rams team.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be interesting seeing what the Cardinals are going to pull out. I mean, I'm sure that their coach Tara Clow is talking to them right now about what they should be doing, some things that they should change. I mean, I think overall, as we've seen, their defense is doing such a great job. They're definitely in a 1v1 man zone. and they are definitely shaping up to be doing an amazing job. I just would love to see more from their offensive side, see them run a few plays like motion ISO plays, all of that. But I think overall, it's a great game.
Yeah, Rams really taking control in this first 7-ish minutes of the game. As we see both teams come back out here now, we'll have Lexi Tully on the draw, facing off against, I think that's 29 MK Savio for the Cardinals. And Tully wins the draw for the Rams, taking it down. And she is just taking it down that left alley. Underwood now behind the net.
So that was a great clear on behalf of the Rams. That was nice and clean. Definitely went right into Tully's stick there.
Patton passes it over to Rowe. And Moreau back to Patton. Back to Dylan Russell. She had a lane, didn't take it.
We see Tully trying to cut in there. Get the ball.
Fell to her knees, got a little tap in the hip there. Didn't really see what happened. Tully over to Russell. Russell down to Patton.
Yes, we just had Stella Nolan switch positions with sophomore Emma Rowe, and she gets the ball. It's looking like she's really wanting that shot.
Devin
there
Russell.
You go.
The hat trick for Russell.
Yes.
I mean, Cardinals just can't handle her right now.
I mean, that was amazing. As we can see that the two players down low there, they're ending up staying there. It's looking like whatever they're doing must be working, because it's working out great for them. I mean, we're now 6-0. We only have 17 and a half minutes left of this half, and it's looking like it's gonna be shaping up to be a great rest of the game for the Rams specifically here.
Yeah, Rams already off to 6-0 lead here, looking to improve to 5-0. And, you know, not even with just the girls, but also the boys. The lacrosse programs are really doing well this year. The boys have a great game up in Greenwich today, but they are 6-0 to this point. I think their JV team is also undefeated. Boys freshman only has one loss, and that came to Darien.
Yeah.
And then the girls also
Same with the girls
just doing
freshmen,
great.
yeah. Doing great. I mean, last Saturday, these girls played against Rye, and it was a home game, and they absolutely smashed them. It was 17-7. It was an amazing game. It definitely was a little bit different than this one, because I know we have some really great competitors against each other here, but you know, their record's looking up to be exactly the same as it was last year. I mean, last year they had an overall 17-2.
Yeah, and obviously we've said it once, we'll say it again. One of the best programs in the nation. As Molly Reed takes it down, she's got a little bit of a fast break. Stella Nolan down underneath to Underwood. Up top, Devin Russell.
Devin is definitely looking to compete in this game. Passing it back down. Oh, we've got Tully from the elbow looking in to get that cut. Taking her defender alongside with her.
Reed now down to Tully, behind to Underwood. Stella Nolan has it.
She passes
Over
to
to
sophomore
Rowe.
Emma Rowe.
Now at the point, Devin Russell looking for a cutter, couldn't find anyone. Spin move. And she just dumps it down to Lexi Tully. Tully over to Underwood.
There you go, looking to maybe get a crease roll right here, but Cardinals defense is too good for that one, especially for this game. They're passing around, they're keeping that ball moving, and that's exactly what we want to see here in this game.
Rams trying to find a cutter. Stella Nolan. Fake dodge.
Here you go. We got Maddie Tully cutting in there. Couldn't get that. She's getting out.
Rams throwing pump fakes all day long out here.
Oh yeah,
Lexi Tully.
Definitely down by the net. We can see that amazing defense. There you go. Ball dropped. It's looking like it's going to be the Cardinals' ball.
I think we have actually a signal that says otherwise. The Rams get it. I think there was a little too much contact there.
Oh, it looks like the Cardinals' defense is looking to be maybe getting a little bit too aggressive now, but they're doing an amazing job. I mean, you can see definitely down by the net, they are not letting any of those crease rolls get in there. They're switching when they need to, and they're doing a great job at sliding, all of the things that they need to be doing this game if they want to possibly make a comeback later on.
Rams working around. Rowe now over to Nolan. Reed, now Russell. And Lexi Tully. Rowe. Working it down the alley. Underwood behind to X now. Maddie Tully. Tully takes it around the right pipe. Couldn't find anything. Up to Nolan. And Lexi Tully now. Underneath. Maddie Tully, her sister.
Here you go. They
Get
really
it
need
back.
to be. I think something that we need to highlight is they really got to be trying to cut in here. We've got some amazing defenders on the Cardinals. I mean, we got Kate Adorney, we got Lacey Warwick. I mean, we've got some amazing players here on the Cardinals.
Rams had.
That's looking like shooting space there. I think that is on number 7, Lacey Warwick, if I'm correct.
Now we have Stella Nolan.
My bad, that actually was on Sophie Roth there, number 2.
And Nolan scores. Stella Nolan puts the Rams up 7-0. Just over 10 minutes through this first half of action. And the Rams starting to run away with it.
Yes, I definitely think right there is something, if I had to comment on something that I think the Cardinals really need to focus in on is as much as I know that the defense has been working really hard over there and hasn't gotten too much of a break, they need to really worry about those 8-meter shots because, I mean, with this lineup of recruits here, this lineup of lacrosse players on the Rams for offense, they're getting those 8-meter shots in, and they're going to do a great job with them. So I think they really need to focus in on having nice, clean defense, clean cuts, not doing any of that shooting space especially.
Yeah, now we have Devin Russell on the draw now. Lexi Tully went off. She was subbed out for Dylan Patton. And now the Rams look to retain possession and retain their dominance here. But the Cardinals get it today.
Here we go.
Just running through the defense of the Rams. And we have a whistle.
That draw there was on Emma Bazia. She's only a junior, and she's actually committed to University of Maryland right now. She's doing a great job this game. That was a great pickup off the draw.
Maryland is they're a powerhouse for the boys lacrosse. I'm not too sure about women's.
Especially for the girls.
Really?
Yeah, they're one of the top, definitely one of the top lacrosse schools. So that just shows, hopefully we see more of her this game.
Yeah, I mean Cardinals, you gotta work your stars in. Definitely, as we saw the Rams already, Devin Russell has 3 goals. As we see
there we go. We just watched Emma hit the ground there, but nothing illegal about that. The Rams got the ball back, but it's looking like that actually was an 8-meter shot. Not too sure who we got down there. On number 13, we got Flynn Tauber. Only a sophomore, and she just got the first shot for the Cardinals.
Tauber sneaks it back past Patterson as she puts the Cardinals on the board. 7-1 now, Rams still leading. And you've got to wonder, is this what the Cardinals needed to just get back in it?
Yeah, you really do got to wonder. I mean, that was an amazing 8-meter shot right there. You can really see the way her movement slowed and fastened. She really had a great shot there. That was great placement, and looking forward to see hopefully maybe the Cardinals do that a little bit more throughout that game, even though we are rooting for our Rams to win.
Yeah, Patterson, I mean, she's one of the best goalies in her class, but that shot was bottom right, practically unsavable.
Yeah, I mean, coming from a goalie, from experience, I mean, those kinds of shots are almost unpredictable. So I would say that was great for definitely an 8-meter for the first shot for the Cardinals.
And Abazia gets it back, but the Rams steal it. Underwood taking it down the left alley.
She's got a fast break. She's got 2 defenders on her. That means one girl is open. She passes it back to Stella Nolan.
Patting over Molly Reed. Got hacked at a little bit. Caroline Underwood now.
It's looking like our Greenwich defenders are matching up right now. Man-to-mans.
Molly Reed. Maddie Tully now down behind to Underwood. Reed to Lexi Tully.
Oh, yeah. Rams are doing a great job of moving their defenders around. They really want to get that lane wide open for someone to take another shot, especially like our 2 players here. We got Caroline Underwood and
Maddie Tully
pulls out a shot. That was amazing. That was amazing work from the team all together. Of course, awesome shot by Maddie, but, you know, the team really worked together there. Once again, as I've said, Greenwich's defense is super hard, and they made that lane wide open for her to go and dump that shot right in there.
Hit Furno with the pump fake and then just snuck it in the back door. Totally
Yes.
Outstanding job there.
Yes, I mean, as we've seen, this isn't the best game to judge our goalie Furno here, but I think she's doing a great job compared to the amount that our offense has been down on her side. But it's looking like it's going to be, again, just a slam of a game for the Rams here.
As we see face-off looming.
And we got Lexi Tully on the draw.
Yeah, Lexi Tully is back in there. The Rams, they've really had a small rotation of midfielders here. Devin Russell has been in this entire game. Patton's been in. Patton and
Lexi.
and Telly have been in for, you know, a good amount.
Same with Stella Nola. I mean, they've clearly got a lot of players.
As we.
All right, that was not too good there. That was a check to the shoulder there.
Yeah, a little too
on
aggressive.
Lexi Tully. That was a little bit too aggressive. I hope those defenders, you know, breathe a little bit because they need to come down to earth. They need to make sure that they are keeping on nice, clean defense there. They don't want any of those calls.
Yeah, got to be cool, calm, and collected. Across.
There you go. Definitely. That was a save. That was a save there by our goalie Furno on Greenwich. She's looking to feed that pass. There you
she
go.
Gets the pass off, looking like a successful clear. Russell on the ride.
Fed it to MK. Russell is defending her nice and strong, but she has to stay back on that restraining line as she is a midfielder for this game, or an attacker. My bad.
The Greenwich now working it behind. Shot in front, scores.
There you go. Another one in the net for
that was number
Cardinals.
10, Aubrey Roth on that one. Just snuck it past Patterson. I mean, again, she's kind of being left out there. She's helpless. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great job by her. She saw that open lane. She saw that opportunity, and she took it, and she got yet another point for the Cardinals for today's game. That was amazing looking for open lanes to shoot. That was a great job on behalf of the Cardinals for that one.
Yeah, and the Rams, just a lack of communication in a game that relies on communication. So if you're the Rams, if you're Coach Woods, you're telling the girls to just, you know, make sure that you communicate through the play. Obviously, that shot was just front and center.
Yeah, and I mean, she knows that she's got great defenders here, but you know, as we can see now, it's looking like it's coming to their side a little bit more, and they need to wake up a little bit from the earlier this game, not having the ball down there at all.
Cardinals now working on getting a couple of substitutions in and just setting up a play, trying to get back in it.
All right, the Rams are doing a great job on staying on that 8-meter. They're not going too far out. They're not following their girls. Cardinals are just passing that ball around, you know, trying to get open, using motion a lot here. Once again, the Rams are not going too hard on the defense. They're really trying to make sure that shot does not go in the goal again for a possible third time. That's not what they want right now in the game.
Working it around now are the Cardinals. Fake, gets it inside, and that one just
misses,
wide.
But we got a chase over here by number 13. That would be Flynn Tauber. She got that ball right back after that shot did not go in there.
Great job on the chase by the Cardinals as they retain possession. Just under 10 minutes now left in the first half of action.
Yeah, we got number 10 on the Rams, Reagan Quinn. She is playing some hard defense. Here we go. Playing some really hard defense. She's doing a great job staying on her girl and making sure she follows all the way through. Great teamwork here done on behalf of the Rams with all of their switching. They're making sure to get on their girls. No girl is left behind. No girl is left open. They're really working hard so that this ball does not go back in the net.
Yeah, Patton now gets the ball. Patton running with it over the 50-yard line, and she steps out of bounds. She's not aware of her surroundings there. She just got forced out.
I mean, that was a tough redefend on behalf of the Cardinals. They all of their defenders, they got right back on that as second as that ball got turned over. And I mean, we've got number 23, Kiara Young. She is one of the. All right, the ball just went out of bounds here.
Yeah, that was little. Russell batted the pass down, and then on the chase, she got shoved a little bit, got some ooze from the crowd.
I mean, Stella Nolan is really working it here. She is trying to, as hard as she can, to defend these girls, hopefully to get the ball back for the Rams, but it doesn't look like that worked out too well.
Working it around the horn. Behind that X are the Cardinals. Trying to set up a play.
Definitely trying to set up a play. I mean, you can hear everyone yelling all their plays, looking like they're trying to set something up. Oh, here we go. We got a pick set by number 22. That did not work out too well. Emma Rowe did not fall for that one.
And Reagan Quinn caused the turnover there. Had she not done that, I mean, Cardinals would have had a shot front and center right in front of the goal.
Definitely, I agree with you. I mean, with they definitely were trying to set some picks up there. It definitely would have made it a little complicated for the Rams, but it looks like they've got it all under control, and that they've got that. Looks like it's another turnover for the Cardinals.
Yeah, there was caused turnover there, and then Devin Russell, she, just got too far in her way.
Yeah, it's looking like that was a double defense there, and that was got a little bit too much in her way, a little bit too aggressive there. So that ended up being Cardinals ball again.
Cardinals working it behind now. Up
There
top
you go.
now.
It's looking like they're just passing
Down
the ball
right
around.
alley.
Yeah, just passing the ball around, trying to get open once again so that they can hopefully get a shot. I mean, we've got some cutters in there, number 16 coming in and out.
Yeah, and we've got some talented defenders on this Rams team, too. You've got Izzy Apelt committed to Georgetown and Catherine Norton committed to Dartmouth.
Yes, I mean, I totally agree. And I have to just say that right there, that ball almost went right into the net, and unfortunately it got dropped just behind. But the Rams were lucky with that one because that one would have been a straight shot right in. And, I mean, possibly CC could have saved it. We don't really know.
Yeah, great job. Oh, I was going to say great job by Catherine Norton on that original shot.
Yeah.
But then CC Patterson, that one, she had stopped the original shot, but the trickle of the ball just swept past her.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like she just got tripped up on her own feet on that one. I mean, she couldn't really see where the ball was going. She didn't know if it was in front or behind her, and unfortunately that ended up just sliding into the net. I mean, it looked like it definitely hit, maybe a part of her body to get in there, but, overall, I think it's still looking okay for the Rams here. They're still up by a lot here, so it's not looking too bad. But I think the Cardinals are definitely giving them a fight here.
Yeah, the last 4 goals, only one of them have been for the Rams. So you definitely got to work to get it back down to that offensive end. The Rams got a little too comfortable with their lead.
Yeah,
and now you see how
agree.
that's really need this face-off from Lexi Tully here just to get an offensive possession. Ball is up.
Ball is up. That was a great draw, and there we go.
And out of bounds, going to the Rams. Good hustle there by both teams. Lexi Tully has the ball now. Maddie Tully now, her sister, behind that X now.
Here you go. We got Stella Nolan cutting in there for the ball, but didn't go too well for her. They're keeping on passing that around. Oh, there we go. Looks like she had a little bit of interference there from number 14 on the Rams. She got a little bit too far in the way, too far inside that 8-meter there. But it's all right. There's always going to be another opportunity for Lexi Tully there.
Rowe over to Nolan now. Now Lexi Tully bringing it down the left alley. Working it behind at X.
Yeah, definitely trying to bring that around. I mean, it looks like they've got They've got everything under control on their offense side. It's really just about getting those cuts in there, getting some open lanes there for them to take some amazing shots, and it's just really coming down to how they're playing.
Lexi Tully, a little bit of an errant pass, but Molly Reed reels it in.
Here we go. Emma had aggressive defense there on the Cardinals. She really was looking to get that ball back. Not letting any of those crease rolls in. They are guarding X very hard right now.
Nolan over to Russell. Rams moving it around really nicely. Maddie Tully behind that X.
Here goes Stella Nolan. It's looking like these Cardinals are doing a great job at keeping those Rams out of the 8-meter, out of where you know they obviously want to be. They're doing a great job.
Tully behind the net with the flip pass to Nolan. Lexi Tully gets it.
Here you go.
Top to Molly Reed.
Maddie Tully couldn't get that cut in. We've got Lexi Tully trading to get up on that top position there, top of the 12 there.
Stella Nolan inside. Maddie Tully shot
there
scores.
We go. That was an amazing shot. That was definitely a low left shot. That was hard for the goalie to predict. It was right up in her face. I mean, that was great.
That cross net bouncer sneaks by Furno as Maddie Tully puts the Rams up 9-3. Just under 4 minutes remain in this first half of action.
Yes, we've got 9-3 here. Once again, that shot was great. I think that was amazing teamwork on behalf of the Rams. I mean, they saw that open pass. They saw that Maddie was open there in the 8, and they took that, and it ended up working great for the Rams. That was another shot in the net.
Maddie Tully now playing midfield instead of attack as she normally would.
Yeah, interesting
as Russell
choice
wins
there.
the draw. Takes it into her offensive zone. Underwood behind the net.
Here we go.
Stella Nolan. Lexi Tully to Molly Reed.
Here we go. We got a great passing behind the net there.
And Lexi
that
Tully.
was a close one.
Tully almost had the, front and center shot, but the Cardinals were able to.
Yeah, they were great on
interfere.
seeing that. They were great on seeing that come in. And here we got our goalie here. She is trying to look for a clear. There you go. She's got one. Oh, that was an aggressive tag team. That was done by Maddie Tully there. That was great defense, but she's ultimately got to go behind. She's got to give the Cardinals that lane because she's just being a little bit too aggressive with it, but she's still fighting for that ball.
Maddie Tully had caused a turnover, and then there's a little too much contact there by MK Savio, and the Rams retain possession. Lexi Tully tried sneaking through the defense, but it wasn't there. Tully down to her sister Maddie.
Yeah, here we go. They're once again just trying to get that ball in there, trying to working around the 12. Here we got Emma coming up here with that very aggressive defense. She is really just wanting to get that. I mean, they're on a 1v1 man zone right now. They're doing a great job on behalf of the Cardinals for defense, but our Rams just really got to shape up their offense and get on in there to get another shot in.
Stella Nolan with the pump. And now the Rams working inside.
Oh, that was a down ball, but we got that. We picked that one right back up.
Underwood trying to find a teammate. Devin Russell. Lexi Tully to her sister Maddie.
Yes, passing it around that 12 up there. I mean, we've got some great defense. People following in and out of the 8 meter as our Rams are trying to cut on in there. Oh, and there we go. We got another shot. We got another shot by Lexi Tully there.
Lexi Tully nets that one. Really great job there by Tully to just
Yes,
Sneak it by.
that was a great job. I mean, she once again saw that opportunity and she took it. I mean, she's doing an amazing job this game with not only seeing those amazing passes so that she can, assist in those goals, but also getting goals herself. I mean, I think that's got to be like her third, fourth shot this game, maybe even more.
Yeah, she's doing a great job along with all of her other teammates. Rams now lead 10-3.
Up
just over a minute left in this first half of action.
And we are up by 7. It is looking like a great game for the Rams today. Here we go. We've got Emma with the ball for the Cardinals down here on their offensive side.
Oh, Cece Patterson, great job.
That was a great save by Cece. She saw that ball and she saw where it was going, and she did a great job on that save right there.
Molly Reed taking it through the Cardinal defense now. Reed moving it around. Maddie Tully to Lexi Tully. And now down to Stella Nolan.
Here we go. We've got the girls doing exactly what they've been doing all game. They've been doing their plays. Oh, it looks like we've got some aggressive defense down there as Molly is just fallen. They're really, really trying to pull out that aggressive defense.
On the net are the Rams. That ball's moved up to Lexi Tully, Devin Russell.
Passing that ball around, they're really just looking for something. I mean, we've got Stella and Devin bringing their defenders down all the way to the left side to get hopefully that clear lane maybe on the right for Maddie there. But we've got an 8-meter shot being done right now. It was called on can't see that player's jersey over there, but it was called on one of the Cardinals players.
And Tully stuffed at the doorstep.
I mean, that was just not her shot there. I mean, oh, here we go.
Oh, Nolan. Shot bounces up.
So
still
close
in the air.
there. I mean, that's game right there, but or not game. That's half there. Totally my bad there. I was just getting a little bit too excited because that was an amazing, very interesting thing done by the Rams there. I mean, they had one shot in there and it just ended up getting saved after that 8-meter. And then, the ball ended up getting lost again, and we had Stella Nolan down there trying to, just tuck it in there real quick. But it hit right at the post, bounced right up, and just that definitely was not the play for our Rams today. But, looking at the end of that half, it is, we're up by 7.
Yeah, so as the Rams now lead by 7, 10-3 is your score. We're going into the second half of action. Frankie, what do you like out of the Rams so far?
I mean, this whole entire game, they've really been proving themselves. I mean, they've been showing that they can handle their own even when they're up against amazing defense. Because I think, as I've said throughout this whole game, this defense really is giving them a run for their money. I mean, I know we're up by 7, but defense just keeps on getting more aggressive, and I think they're doing a great job at holding their own, and especially on teamwork. They're definitely talking to each other, passing that ball around the 12, doing a really, really great job on behalf of that.
Yeah, great job by the Rams. And that is half. We will send it to sponsors and be back with you in a few.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club, Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Family Dentistry, the dental office for our entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Walter Storts. Walter Storts Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stort's is your fresh local market. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal and constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Well, Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022-2023 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics.
Welcome back, everybody, to New Canaan Rams Lacrosse. The Rams currently lead the Greenwich Cardinals 10-3 at the start of this second half of action. Frankie, what do you like out of the Rams so far?
I mean, I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing. I mean, there's definitely a lot of positives. I know we haven't gotten to see too much of our defense there. We're not seeing too much of it, but I mean, I think from what we have seen for that a little bit of time that the Greenwich got the ball there, they've been doing a great job at keeping up. And I know it's a little hard to be there and not have anything to do during the game when it's down on the offensive side there.
Yeah, and what do you think that the Rams need to do, or the Cardinals even, what they need to do to really make this game interesting?
Well, you know, we just came back from half, and I'm not sure what Coach Woods was telling them there, but I think overall they're doing a great job already, and they just need to keep up that energy, keep up that amazing teamwork that they have been doing all throughout the whole entire game. I mean, there's definitely a lot of positives here. Can't say too many negatives. I mean, they're just doing a great job at keeping up, and this game, as much as I know the Cardinals are losing right now, I think they can definitely come back up with a couple of points here.
And the face-off is up, and the Cardinals win it. That is number 1, Emma Abazia.
She's been doing a great job this game.
Yeah, I mean, the Maryland commit, one of the better players in the area.
Definitely.
Cardinals working it around the horn.
Yes, we're passing the ball around here. Looking like New Canaan is playing aggressive defense. From what I can see, we've got Reagan Quinn here down on the side on Emma, and she's just making sure that stick is not too horizontal there, and she's doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Woods is telling her, you know, she's probably their best player. You got to look out for her.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree, and I mean Reagan is a top player defensively, so I think it's a great matchup for them to be on each other. It's definitely a strategic way of putting them man-to-man here for our defense.
Cardinals behind at X now, looking for some cutters.
Here you go, coming in for that crease roll.
And that was a nice check from the Rams.
Yeah, that was inconclusive on that crease roll there, but we've got Emma bringing that ball right back out to pass it right back around the 12 here.
Behind at X again for the Cardinals. Really trying to set up a play from there, looking to get something.
I mean, it's looking like they're doing similar motion, similar ISO plays here as the Rams down on their offense.
Catherine Norton got a stick in front of that one, and the Rams get it. Taking it up now is Lexi Tully, and she finds Sydney Patton. Patton on the fast break.
Here we go, great redefense there from our Rams.
Turnover. Cardinals take back possession. Abazia now. It's up the field.
The midfielders are doing a great job here keeping up with that ball, coming back on that defense hard and strong and making sure that they are all man-to-man here.
Now we see a bit of a double team as Catherine Norton switches off. Rams really looking to get Reagan Quinn on Abazia.
Yeah, we're holding that ball. It's looking like they're calling a play here. It's looking like that play didn't go too well for the Cardinals here, but number 22 down here is definitely looking to get a play, maybe get all of their players on the elbow on the opposite side here.
Mary Kate Frey, number 22.
Here we
That
go.
ball.
It's looking like we've got a play right here. We've got players cutting in down from X down there.
Aubrey Roth shot just wide, and the Rams retain possession.
We've got Cece chasing that ball all the way down there.
Yeah, great job by Cece Patterson to win that chase.
Yeah, that was a great rebound after that shot.
And now Devin Russell with it down the field, number 6 recruit in the class of 2024.
Here we go. We've got number 14 here cutting in, but unfortunately Caroline Underwood did not see that cut and did not decide it was the best idea to pass to her.
Now behind is Underwood. And she passes it up to Sydney Patton. Patton around the horn.
I mean, we've got
Dylan
cutters going in
Russell.
and out. It's looking like all of our Rams are moving to that left side there. They're getting out of Devin's way.
Russell drew the double team, passed it off to Reed, and then Reed found Underwood cutting up from X. She had a shot but didn't take it.
Yeah, we are definitely.
Maddie Tully lost that one. Or no, sorry, that was Underwood.
Yeah, it's looking like we are definitely making use of our ISO plays there. definitely working hard. Ball passes to our goalie here.
Furno back out to Sophie Roth. Roth taking it up the field.
Oh, we've got a double team there, but that was a very bad horizontal done on. Oh, actually, that's my bad. That was not a horizontal called on Underwood. That is her possession.
Patton now with it. Stella Nolan over to Lexi Tully, and we have a whistle.
Here we go. We've got shooting space here. We've got shooting space called on, I think that is number 16 there. We've got Lexi Tully with the ball, 16 on shooting space there, right at the 8-meter. This is going to definitely be great.
Lexi Tully takes it in, and she sneaks it past Furno, putting the Rams up 11-3.
Yes, I mean, that was amazing. She saw a defender coming in from her right, and she decided to go right over to the left and bring that right in down to the bottom right corner for that hard shot. But it's looking like...
Oh, yeah, we're getting a little replay here.
Yeah, we're getting another 8-meter shot here done because right on that draw, or that pass 8-meter, my bad, that pass 8-meter, there was too many sticks in there.
And Tully, she just cranked it from out there. She didn't take any steps in.
I would say that was an interesting approach to her second 8-meter there. Looking like she didn't want to get shooting space again, as that happened last time. She definitely came in there.
Cardinals now
It's
on the clear.
It's looking like they're playing man-to-man. They're not even guarding the goalies there. I think that is the same for Our Lady Rams. They don't seem to be doing that either, nor the Cardinals. They're definitely on a 1v1 man defense here.
Cardinals taking it behind that X, looking to get some substitutions off. Trying to get Abazia back in, it looks like.
Here we go. This is big for our Rams defense here as they've got cutters coming in there.
They had Abazia on the cutter. Reagan Quinn wasn't quite able to recognize it.
Yeah, she really had to stay in front of Emma there. She's a quick player, and getting that ball is definitely very easy for her.
Patterson passed it to Quinn. She dropped it but got it back. Taking it up the field now. Oh, laying the boom. That was number 4, Kate Adorney. That was Kate Coyone for the Rams. And the Rams moving it up the field now.
Definitely
Maddie
moving it
Tully
around.
ducks under the defender.
They do not want to be tag teamed here. They're moving that ball quick, making sure that it gets down the field as fast as possible so they don't have any issues here.
Patton moves it to Reed. Reed to Russell. By now at X.
Yeah, it's looking like we've got some cutters in here. We've got Maddie cutting in, inconclusive as we've got the ball back up at the 12 here.
Russell down the right alley, pulls it back out.
Here we go. Once again, no possibility of those crease rolls there as we've got some top defenders down at X there.
Rams looking for some cutters.
Definitely a little jumbled in the 8 there. They've really got to clear that area out, remark, redefend, all of that.
Spin move there. I think that was Underwood. And they had Maddie Tully on the crease. She was not able to reel it in. The ball is picked up by the Cardinals. Moving it down the field. That is number 28,
Here we
Caitlin
go.
Kelly.
All right, it's looking like Devon's got to go back up to that restraining line. Can't go past that line. Got to slow down a little bit. That definitely was the reason why the Cardinals got that ball right there.
And Patterson with the save.
Amazing save there.
And Abazia looks a little shaken up.
All right, it's looked like we've got that was a great chase after that shot there, and it's white ball here.
Rams taking it in. Regan Quinn over to Ellie Gussich. Up Molly Reed. And she passes to the middle. That's Sydney Patton. Patton to Rowe. Rowe inside.
Here we go. That was great defense done by the Cardinals. Making sure that stick is nice and vertical.
Rowe found Maddie Tully and Devin Russell resetting.
Yeah, here we go. They're all setting up here. Cardinals are looking for their girl.
Catherine Norton came flying in there. She wanted a pass. The defender is now playing, seems like midfield.
Yeah, we've definitely got some position changes, especially throughout this game.
And Patton split dodge right back to it. And we have a whistle.
Here you go. That's looking like it's an 8-meter shot. We've got number 2 on the ball there.
That's Sydney Patton. Her sister, Dylan, she was one of the best players. She was, top 2 definitely for the team last year. And she snuck it past the goalie.
Yes, that was an amazing placement. She definitely knew what she was doing there. She came all the way into the left and, had that stick high in the air and dumped it right into the net there on the right side as the goalie was least expecting it. That was a great job done by Sydney there.
Rams currently up now 11-3. 15:37 left in the second half of action. Bazia back on the draw against Lexi Tully.
We've got our midfield lineup here on the circle here after this draw control, looking nice and ready. Devin is moving around this circle here, trying to get an open lane for her as her defender's looking like she definitely wants that ball there. Here we go.
Devin Russell got it right off the face.
Looks like her placement there for where she was standing for that draw did work out in her favor as she got that draw instantly.
Rams moving it around. Catherine Norton, Dartmouth commit, now playing midfield. And Rowe to Tully.
I mean, it's just amazing that we've got Rowe, a sophomore here, playing so much in this varsity
Maddie
game.
Tully, wide left. She had an opportunity. The goalie came out, but, she just missed the net there. I think she didn't know necessarily where she was positioned on the field.
Yeah, that definitely was a tricky one there. I saw that one too, but, the Rams have got to shake it off, come back. They definitely look like they've reset up here. Devin's moving that ball around. Quick pass to Maddie here. She goes in for the drive.
Maddie Tully out to Emma Rowe. And we have a whistle.
Here we go. That is a shooting space here called on. We've got Emma Rowe taking the 8-meter shot here for the Rams. That shooting space definitely, she definitely did a great job there. She knew what she was doing. She came right in after that pass, and she drived, and this is where it got her.
Rowe taking the ball. She shot, scores.
I mean, you could really see the placement there in that shot. She definitely knew exactly where she wanted to put it. She even took a second to hold, didn't go super fast in there and just shoot it. She took a second to hold, see where the goalie was, place the shot. That was an amazing job done on for our Ram, Emma Rowe there.
Yeah. And Emma Rowe, I mean, being a sophomore and a starter on this Rams team, it's really something. One of the best teams in the nation.
Yep, I agree with you. It definitely is something to be very proud of, something that highlights how great she really is as a lacrosse player here. And, I mean, she's keeping up with these girls.
Yeah, and now both of these Rams teams are receiving national recognition. The boys just snuck into the top 25 from U.S. Lacrosse yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, they're playing. They're two. I think Greenwich is 6th in their league here, as they're in the West League. Yeah, they're 6th in their league, and we are currently 3rd. We were 2nd last year, just down to Darien.
Ball in the air. And Tully gets it. Lexi Tully taking it down Main Street.
Cardinal defense is doing an amazing job of making sure that ball does not get into that net, does not get in there.
Oh, Tully. She had a diving shot, but it was stopped by Fernio.
That was an amazing save on Fernio. We've got a call here. It's looking like that's going to be another 8-meter shot for the Rams. This is the 3rd one this half It's looking like it's gonna be for Tully here. All right, it's not an 8-meter shot. It's looking like we've got an inconclusive. It looks like she needs to make a pass here.
Rams working it around the horn now. Devin Russell taking it down the right alley. At X now. To Rowe.
Passing
Lexi
it
Tully.
around.
Stella Nolan, the captain.
They're keeping that ball moving. They do not want that ball to hit the ground. They do not want an interception here. They just want to get that ball in the net again for hopefully the 13th time.
Devin Russell's shot just left as she fell to the ground, but the Rams do win the chase.
I mean, that was great pile up there from our Cardinal defense there. They all saw that ball coming in. They all saw it crashing down there towards the net, and they went in and they tried to stop that from happening, and that was great teamwork done on behalf of the Cardinals.
Rose shot. Oh, she tried dumping it over top of
Saved.
Fernio, but she just stuffed her.
It's looking like it is saved there, yeah. Interesting how
But
they are
Stella
not.
Nolan intercepts it. And that ball is still loose.
Oh, that ball is still on the ground there.
Nolan got pushed.
It's looking like it's going to be Cardinals. Yeah, it's looking like you are correct. Stella Nolan did get pushed there. That was aggressive on behalf of the Cardinals, but it's looking like not too sure where the ball is on the field right now. All right. It's looking like it's going to be an 8-meter shot here.
For Nolan, just under halfway through the second half of action. Some could say the fourth quarter. Catherine Norton over to Lexi Tully.
It's looking like our defense for the Cardinals here, they're calling a couple of plays. They're definitely trying to stay active on their players. And it's looking like our Rams here are doing a play. It's looking like they're stacking up on the elbows here, left and right, and they've got 2 in the middle here.
Bit of a bookends play.
Yes,
As
yes.
Maddie Tully.
Both on the arrows, they're cutting through, they're coming out, and they just dumped it to Maddie. Just dumped it to her sister Lexi here.
Devin Russell now behind to Tully again. Maybe looking to set up the same play.
Yeah, setting up the same play here, both on the elbows. It looks like they did a fast break as our defense, our Cardinal defense number 7, came down and gave Lexi a wide open chance for that pass there.
Devin Russell used her body there to stop that one from getting away. As the Cardinals retain possession now.
All right, it's looking like she's looking for an open lane here, an open pass from one of her teammates. Coming in. Got no one trailing number 7 here, so she's nowhere to go.
Big hit. Lacey Warwick took that one from combination of what was Rowe and Stella Nolan, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, here she really had nowhere to go there. She was stuck all the way to the right side of the field. She got no one behind her trailing her. She had she didn't have too much there to help her out on that side.
Now taking it down, that is number 29, MK Savio. Passes it off, 13, Flynn Tobner. Behind at X now for the Cardinals.
Here we go. It's looking like our Rams are marking up. Some of our Cardinals are trying to cut into the middle here. Very important that our Rams defense stays in front of those cutters and make sure that they stay active enough so that they can not protect the ball from coming into their net. Interception here. We've got Lexi Tully bringing that ball up. That was an amazing interception done on behalf of her. She saw that ball, she got it, and she ran with it.
Rams now back on offense. That's Underwood, the captain, the ball at X. And Reed over to Maddie Tully.
Once again, as they've been doing the whole game, they're just dumping that ball around the 12. They're trying to get active and get open. Not a key here really is not having the ball on your stick for too long, because you don't want there to be an open opportunity. It's really just keeping that ball active, passing it around as much as you can. And our defense on the Cardinals is looking like they're getting a little bit more aggressive here as they're stepping off of the 12 and really going for that ball there.
Rams working it around. That's number 7, Abby Richardson. Behind that X, that's Caroline Underwood.
And she really, I mean, her, Devin, and Sel have really been in for a lot of the game here and have been very, very obviously helpful for the Rams here to pull out this win. Here we go. We've got a stack here. This is different than the one we saw
Maddie
before.
Tully shot, scores, bottom left.
Scores again. That was a great job. That was a different play than we saw a little bit earlier into this half. It looked like they were stacking a little bit above, maybe on the 12 there, one of the hashes on the 12 there. But, you know, it seemed like it worked out well for them because they saw that open opportunity, they passed it, and they got that shot right in. That was a great shot on behalf of Maddie.
13-3 our score here now. Just under 8 minutes to go in this contest. The Rams and Coach Kristen Wood still, you know, substituting some players in, but keeping a lot of her stars in. You still see Caroline Underwood, among others, still in this contest.
Yeah, you can definitely see the Rams are keeping up here, and they like to be up by a lot, as we saw with our game against Rye this past Saturday, 17-7. Looks like they are keeping that same trend up for this game. They are wanting to stay way ahead of their competitors to pull out that win and feel secure in the game, as we've only got 7 minutes left here.
Yeah, and I mean, these Rams have dominated all their opponents this season. You saw that Trumbull game. It was like 25-0, and they didn't even count the final 4 goals or something.
Yeah.
It was wild.
I agree. I mean, taking in consideration that Greenwich is great here, and I mean, even their coach over there played for New Canaan, and so you know that she's a great coach over there. They're both great matchups for each other, so I think this game definitely is great. But it looks like it just isn't the Cardinals' day.
As we have a whistle.
All right, it looks like number 1, Emma here got, maybe her finger got jammed a little bit in one of the sticks, but obviously this got called on her, and it's an 8-meter shot from her. We've got number 12 on the Rams, Ellie Gussich, behind.
Bazia.
Here we go.
Shot,
right
scores.
Into the net. I mean, that was an amazing shot placement right there. It was right in between. It was a mid-play shot. It was right in between Cece's arms there. That was an amazingly placed shot and insanely hard for a goalie to save. But, you know, as we've seen this game, Cece has pulled out some amazing saves, but this one just was not her save.
Yeah, she's kind of getting left out to dry there. Really no help at all.
I definitely agree. I think in terms of that 8-meter shot right there, that one was hard to get. I mean, there was no. Sometimes you're just unlucky with shots, but that one really was super tough to get, super tough to predict, and not a lot of help on the defense after that 8-meter whistle was called there.
Looks like Catherine Norton on the draw against Abazia. Rams trying to get some new faces in that face-off circle. And Norton won the draw. And Patton gets it, working it into her offensive zone. She lost it.
Oh, looks like that ball is lost.
Going to the Rams. I think Abazia might have clipped Patton a little bit, maybe in the ankle or something. Nevertheless, Rams get possession.
I mean, they've got to stay on top of it, even with this aggressive defense coming down here.
Abby Richardson looking for someone.
All right, it's looking like
Underwood.
It's looking like they're setting up another play here. They're getting on the elbows, but that play did not work out as well as they did earlier. I think it's a different lineup of players, and that just did not work for them. I mean, ISO plays, they've been doing great with them so far, especially with that elbow play, but with this certain lineup of players, didn't look like that one worked out too well for them there.
Rams is really trying to work it around the horn. Abby Richardson down the left alley. Underwood.
Here we go. We've got another play. There you go.
Norton up to Patton. At X now.
All right, it's looking like the Greenwich coach is telling these defensive girls to step up and take that ball, which just means coming out of that 1v1 man, coming out of that staying on the 12 and making sure not to go all the way up to them. She now wants them to extend outwards and get that ball from a perspective of just being aggressive. Like here you see Emma doing that for the Cardinals right now.
Yeah, and I mean, you're down 9, under 5 minutes to go. You really, you got to get something going.
Yeah, I think at this point she really just wants that aggressiveness, and she just wants that ball back down on the Cardinals' side at this point.
Meanwhile, the Rams, they're really looking to just waste some clock.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. They're just passing the ball around here, but it looks like we've got some girls in the middle there attempting to maybe get a shot in, but it really just looks like they're feeding that ball back and forth to each other.
Underwood turns the corner, but
there
she
you go.
is...
That was one of our first crease rolls of the game. I mean, it's been super tough to get in there.
She was pushed in the back, but that shot scores for the Rams.
That was looking like an aggressive horizontal there done on one of the Cardinals players. That was really, really insane, and it's looking like it got called, but the score still
14-4 now. The scoreboard is not updated.
Scoreboard is not. Coach Woods is asking if all her Rams players are okay, because that really was an aggressive push.
Yeah, that was a little dangerous.
That was very dangerous. It looks like they gave Rams possession of the ball here so that they can bring that down, and that goal did end up counting for them.
See that ball trickles out of bounds now. Cardinals get it.
Here you go, pass it to the goalie there. They are really looking to bring that ball back up. They've got a double team there on number 20, looks like 28 there.
That was Caitlin Kelly.
Yes, that was definitely a double team there on the fast break that she got from the ball there.
Turns the corner, shot, scores.
That was one of our only shots that was taken from a crease roll perspective there, and that was amazingly placed. It didn't look like anyone was down there on X to get that ball around the crease, but happens. Whatever happens here in this game, and that was an amazing shot done by Emma there, and for CC, she didn't really have too much help defensive wise to have her back there on that one.
Abazia just one-on-one against the tender, and she snuck it through. As we have another face-off looming.
Oh, it's looking like we've got a little bit of a definitely pushing on the circle here by
Abazia gets that one.
Cardinals are coming back with aggression.
Abazia sliced through 2 defenders.
She is
and
getting double teamed. Her split dodges were amazing there. She's coming right in there.
She's just feasting on Catherine Norton, and that shot scores.
There we go. I mean, can we just talk about how amazing that whole entire interaction was? I mean, that was really great.
Yeah, Abazia definitely led that off the good clear from the face-off. Took it down, then she did a little give and get it back action, and then Tauber also did it. It went Abazia, Tauber,
yeah,
and then that one just stuck it in the back of the net.
Definitely great teamwork there done by the Cardinals, and those split dodges done by Emma were insane. She was dodging 2 defenders on her at one time, and that is hard coming from a player that really is hard to get past, but she managed to do it, worked with her team, and she got that shot right in the back of the net.
Face-off looming, Catherine Norton there again, the defender for the Rams, testing out the waters at midfielder.
Here we go, that ball, that was, oh, it's looking like we've got possibly an injury there.
Yeah, Molly Reed, the captain for the Rams. You never like to see that. She lost her stick.
It's not looking too good. holding her head there. Now, I personally didn't see too close what happened there. I was focusing on the ball. There was a lot of people with each other, but here's Coach Woods coming down to check in on her player here. It's not looking too great.
Yeah, as we see the sidelines take a knee. You know, that's kind of, you look around the field for the Rams, and they've got all their backups in, really, besides Reed. So maybe, you know, for Coach Woods, you're going to take her out for the rest of the game, most likely.
I definitely agree with you. I mean, we've only got about 2 minutes left here, and I think it's not worth it for her to get put back in there. I'm just not too sure. It's looking like she pointed to her shoulder.
Yeah, maybe her collarbone.
Yeah, maybe neck, possibly. I mean, that could be anything. That ball came right down on the draw. It's great to see her teammates supporting her and getting down on a knee for her. Definitely has a lot of support, but she looks like she's okay. She's walking off that field there.
Yeah, definitely a little shaken up there as Emerald comes in for her. I think we'll see the Cardinals take possession of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely just shows the caliber of the Cardinals defense here, that they're really playing an aggressive game here. And surprised that went to the Cardinals, because that was maybe it was just a mistake on the draw, but nonetheless, ball is with the Cardinals.
Cardinals now taking it through the offensive zone. Trying to get something quick and fast. If you really want to get back in this game, down 8, under 2 minutes to go. As we have a whistle, and that ball is going to the Rams.
Yeah, it looks like our refs are definitely being very keen here on all their calls. They've been doing a great job this game with calling all of those things here. They've been really keeping an eye out. I think it's a fair and even game here, but that ball's down.
That ball is loose. Got both teams fighting for it. Keeps going back up in the air, and Izzy Shue takes possession of that, and she runs out of bounds. Just put on an island there, cornered.
It's definitely looking like that was a horizontal, possibly done on Izzy Shue, and she was upset that she didn't get that ball because she was quote-unquote pushed on the side of the field, but, you know, nonetheless, it is Cardinals possession, and they've got the ball here, so New Canaan's got to work hard on defending and, you know, keeping that score down, but looks like our game's coming to a close here.
Yeah, under 45 seconds left in this contest. Cardinals looking to get one more past
that
Patterson.
ball around. All right, our defense is really working hard, and that crease roll did not work out too well. We've got
Patterson.
Cece.
She won the chase there as the Rams take possession. Under 20 seconds left to go. They're looking to just run out this clock.
Yeah, that was a great rebound, and we've got Cece here. It looked like we actually had a defender on the goalie there, so there was someone open for her to make that feed to.
Oh, and that ball is loose. 2-1. Oh, almost a buzzer beater there.
That could have been amazing. I saw her look behind her to check the clock there on that one when she was making that shot, but the ball just fell right behind one of our Rams, and she picked that right up, and it looks like our Rams are getting their goalie for the end of this game.
Yeah, so Rams win 14-6. Overall, great game by both teams. You saw a little bit of an attempted comeback by the Cardinals late in that second half, but really couldn't get anything going. Frankie, any takeaways from the game that you liked?
You know, I think overall, even though that these Cardinals obviously did not pull out a win, I think they really fought hard, and I think if their defenders just gave up and didn't want to fight hard down there, especially on the defense, I mean, can we talk about how they're doing an amazing job when the ball was down on our Rams offensive side most of the game, and I think it really could have been a different game if their defense was not up to par.
Yeah, I mean, that Rams team, you know, they're nationally ranked for a reason, one of the top 5 teams in the nation, and they just ran through Greenwich today. Mainly time of possession was the main key, And that's all from us. We're going to send it down to sponsors. Signing off.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club, Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Family Dentistry, the dental office for our entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Walter Storts. Walter Storts Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Storts is your fresh local market. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal and constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Well, Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022-2023 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics.